Hello, this is the October one take update. Can I do it in one take? I don't know, because honestly, there's so much going on with me right now. And I'll just start right out the gate by talking about Iffy Eats Monsters for Breakfast. I've been talking to the publisher about it. We're still getting some things hammered out. I still have some work to do on it. The story is set, but there's still some work that I plan to do to clean it up before the beta readers get a hold of it. But we have started looking at some illustrators. We'll see where it goes. But I enjoyed the story, and my son, my oldest son, who's 12 years old, he enjoyed it, and he gave me some feedback, so he's earned himself a spot in the acknowledgments for his help. So Iffy is just one project I'm working on. In my email to the newsletter subscribers, I know I have other subscribers to the YouTube channel, so if you want to subscribe to the newsletter, you can do so in the description below. But there's other projects I have going on. One is called Melodious's Rhapsody. I'm not going to talk too much about that yet because I'm hoping it's in an anthology that's coming up, and I'm not sure how they want to go about it. So I'll keep it hushed now. But I think it's a cool story. And there's a lot going on in this short story, in fact. There may be too much going on. So we'll see how they feel about it. What my next project that I want to work on is The Loveless Demon. I mentioned the premise of the story ages ago in an email. I won't talk much about it now. Maybe next year, after I have at least half of it written. I haven't touched any of it. I did a couple of chapters just to get things started, to get a feel, and just the rest of it has just been images in my head. I know pretty much where this story is going. It's going to be a good one, I think. But not much to say about that now. And here's another story that's kind of an October surprise for you guys. I am going to do a third book to the Infernal Fall series. It's not going to happen right away, but one of the spin-offs that I had in mind for the Infernal Fall series, it just has too much happening for the characters and many of the characters for it not to be considered a sequel to another part of the actual series. Now, the way that Almost Paradise ends, I feel it's extremely climactic and there's no topping it. And that may be the same sense here, but there's a lot of growth with the characters, and I've heard that from folks. There's still places for them to grow. The whole thing honestly comes down to books can be continued on and on and on. They can go forever, and you really just have to make a creative stand on where you want to end it. And I feel Almost Paradise and even Infernal Fall, they end in areas where they are, where it's fine. You don't have to continue reading. I don't have to continue writing. But there are some questions that linger. And I have had plenty of folks really ask about another book to this story. But I'm not going to be in a rush to write this one. I'll probably get to it sometime late next year. Let it just continue percolating, just as The Loveless Demon has for me. Another thing that I want to mention is that on YouTube, I'm going to celebrate the anniversaries of Infernal Fall and Almost Paradise. They both came out in October of last year and the year before. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to talk about it. I'm not sure how much I'm going to talk about it. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't read them. I may talk about the process and the characters and what I liked about it and what I know my readers have liked about it. If you would like to contribute in some way, respond to me in my email or reach out to me through my website and let me know, and I'll include your thoughts as well. But I'll probably read some of the reviews that are out on Goodreads and on Amazon, and just celebrate the books. I am very proud of them. I have the posters up. Infernal Fall and Almost Paradise. I've rearranged some things in here, and I'm going to be changing up this room a bit over time, and you get to see it evolve. Ain't that cool? So I'll be doing that later this month. Yes, this is the big one. Almost Paradise, the audiobook, is going to be released on October 24th. But right now, you can listen to the first hour and 12 minutes of it on SoundCloud, and I have a link below for you where you can go straight to it and listen to it. You can download it, listen to it. The first hour and 12 minutes, and we leave it off in a good spot. And the way that I went about writing it, I should say that for the celebration, but I'll go ahead. I started right. So the way I went about it was I wanted to start out the book in each of the POVs, the point of views of the characters that are really important in Infernal Fall, including a new character who's very central to the story. So we start out with Chance, who's very central to this story and was working in the backgrounds of Infernal Fall. I'll probably go back and make some little plugs for Chance for maybe a special release of Infernal Fall closer to the release of Book 3 of the Infernal Fall series. Also, right from there, I jump to Charles, go to his point of view, and then to Beau's point of view, and of course Daniel's point of view. This is 4 chapters, and it's an hour and 12 minutes with James L. Rubart narrating. He does a phenomenal job. Feel free to check that out. Let me know what you think. It will be available on most online retailers' sites starting October 24th. There are some specials out there right now. We ran a promotion with Barnes & Noble for the audiobook and ebook, and Amazon caught wind of that apparently, and they're actually beating the special that we set up with Barnes & Noble now. So you have a couple of options there if you're interested in checking those out. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you're interested in following me on YouTube, maybe you want to hear about the celebrations for the Infernal Fall series and Almost Paradise and Infernal Fall, go ahead and like, subscribe, click the notifications button. I hear that so often. It's kind of weird to say that myself. Okay. How can I end this? Am I forgetting anything? There's so much going on. I can't wait to introduce you to Iffy. I can't wait for an illustration so I can share it with you. If you're a beta reader, I'm hoping to get that to you next month. So expect to hear from me soon if you're already on my beta reader list. If you're not and you want to be, reach out to me and we'll see about that. Okay, I have a few beta readers. I don't want to crowd it too much, but I could always use a few more folks. So if you're interested, check in with me. If you've already asked and I've already responded, you're in. But if you've replied and asked and you haven't heard from me, then I missed your email somehow. I'm pretty good about checking them. So if I missed you or you want to join in, let me know soon. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you soon. Take care.